20 Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89. Today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Beastars chapter 194. So we have 3 chapters left, and I feel like if anything, we have a Mashima situation going on, because Itagaki is the one that just wants a break from Beastars, wants to end this, because with Fairy Tail, we had no idea 100 Years Quest was coming. We had no freaking clue. And it happened. And Fairy Tail manga set up the sequel, 100 Years Quest. And I feel like here we do have a setup for a sequel because of the conversation between Yafia and the whale. Because what Itagaki wants to do, or wanted to do, was explore Ocean Society, and that would be a great sequel, is to have a manga about Ocean Society, whereas Beastars is about Animal Society on land. Next series would be about Ocean Society, the the animals that live in the sea. That would be so freaking interesting, because it would be a great comparison. It really would. And then eventually what would happen, and this is at least what I think would be a great idea, is eventually there would be a clash between the land and sea creatures, because the thing is that you have the ocean creatures, which are very free, and the land creatures, which are very, with Animal Society, I should say, wording, so shit. Animal Society is very regulated and restrictive, and it would be just so interesting to have Itagaki explore that. So that's at least my opinion anyway. But I'm curious what you guys think in regards to that. Anyway, but also in last chapter, there was also something very, very fishy going on. As soon as the whale left, Zagwan came back. Zagwan was going to leave. And I feel like if trade would have been agreed upon between the whale and Yafia, Zagwan would have left. But because that's not happening, Zagwan's staying. I feel like Zagwan is just a flat representative of the sea. That's my opinion anyway. But it looks like this chapter, or at least I hope, we're going to start off with the Juno Lewis state. So let's get to this chapter and see what's in store for us this week. Our feelings starting to be connected, and chapter 194 is titled Eternity Until Every Window Turns Dark. Lewis and Juno are dating, yet Juno seems to be deep in thought. Juno, are we not there yet? We're taking a while. Juno? Today you're going to kiss me. Yes! You can't forget that kiss we had, and I know you're going to kiss me on this date. Oh, yes you are, Lewis. What's with your glaring eyes full of death threats? Glaring? Your baseless confidence is charming, but don't drag me into this. It's not baseless. Lewis-senpai, if you couldn't say no to today's date, it's because you cannot forget it, right? Isn't that right, or am I overthinking it? Please answer me. Sometimes she's pretty cute. So what do you want to do? Go watch a movie or something? No, only people who have no self-confidence would choose that. I refuse to do that. Stop antagonizing other females. Today you'll be focusing only on me, Lewis-senpai. From now on, you'll be focusing only on business, Lewis-san. I've never been on a true date with Izuki-san. Your ear is twitching. Something on your mind? First of all, she doesn't show her emotions much. Am I being too excited? And she never speaks what's truly on her mind. Ew, shut up, my tail makes noises. Stop it! Calm down. Calm down. Where's this train taking us anyway? Somewhere far away. Far away? Yeah. I can see the school. She was right in a way. How many movies would it take to be worth just one train ride with her? Aww, so cute. The weather is so nice. I love rain, but my fur always gets messed up, so the sun today is nice. That's right. Everything around Juno is like her own stage. The sunlight, the wind, everything. Even the kiss on graduation day. It didn't feel it didn't feel real. I almost forgot my own place in this world. Alright, so there, I kissed you and everything. How was it? This is a political marriage. I'm not looking for a romantic kiss. I guess that's not a bad thing. My love is for the Horns conglomerate, not for you. Well, fuck that bitch. Get her out. Of course. From now on, we are going to work even harder. We will make the Horns conglomerate even bigger so that I'll be able to recruit more people over time. But this is not a movie. You can't have everything. Ooh, God, that is so true. It's true that I'll never be able to forget that graduation day. But you'll never see me again? I'm sorry. I understand why you can't forget that day. It's just, you know, it's more than, it's because on that day you felt them through my lips. My front teeth, my canine teeth, and then my, carnosol teeth. Remember every one of them, Lewis-senpai. Goodbye. Now, with this, a fangless kiss won't satisfy you anymore. Lewis, you fucking dumbass! Right now, fucking moron. Take this, the cute curse of a wolf. Ha! Yeah, you tell him, Juno. Forever deep inside your heart is. You tell him, Juno. You give him the business. Suck on that, bitch. But. And yes, I noticed the many Easter eggs up in here. But I'm really curious, Itagaki, are you really going to just focus on Juno and Lewis for these last few chapters? I swear to God, I'm telling you, Itagaki is going to go two routes with this. There's many ways Itagaki can go with this. Itagaki gonna focus on Lewis and either this is the last chapter of Lewis and Juno's relationship and that's it. We're gonna see maybe something next chapter, but I don't know. I feel like the rest of this manga is gonna be just focused on the relationships and trying to get the closure with that, because I feel like once the relationships are settled and we have that closure, I feel like then we can get on to. Hold on a second. There's one other thing I gotta mention here before I say we can get on to the sequel. There's one other problem here that needs to be addressed. This was all about becoming the next Beastar. We don't have another. If by the end of this manga we don't have another Beastar, oh, you best believe there's going to be a sequel manga to this. Oh, you best believe it. Similar to what we saw with Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest. Oh, you best fucking believe it. We might, and the reason why I'm bringing up 100 Years Quest is this could be a very similar situation where, in the case of Mashima, and this, I'm glad I mentioned Mashima at the start of this video. Reason why I'm saying this could be a Mashima situation is because what's going on with Mashima is Mashima is doing Eden Zero, right? That's his baby. That's his main focus right now. And then he has Atsuo doing 100 Years Quest, and you know, he's just approving the shit for 100 Years Quest. 100 Years Quest is more Atsuo's baby than Mashima's baby. And I feel like if anything, Itagaki might go that route. I honestly believe it. Itagaki, you could, if you don't want to do Beastars no more, and you're not going to give us who the Beastar is, just talk to Mashima. Mashima will tell you will help you get set up. He will. probably be more than willing to help you get set up. I honestly believe that would be the best route for Itagaki to go with. I honestly believe it. To me, that would make the most sense. Because what we have going on in, like, for example, Nanatsu no Taizai is a whole different story. Nanatsu no Taizai, everything was rushed, similar to Fairy Tail, where everything was rushed, and Nakaba, and how everything was written, Nakaba kind of made it to where it was setting up for a sequel, and I could fucking tell it was setting up for a sequel, and I called it. You motherfuckers were hating on that, and I was right that we were getting a sequel. Ha 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 ha. I love that I was right about that shit. Made my life. But Nakaba, we knew we were getting a sequel. Again, with Mashima, we didn't know right away we were getting a sequel until, what was it? A year later or something like that? I want to say it was like a year later was when we got the 100 Years Quest. Something like that. Yeah, I want to say it was about a year later we got the first chapter of 100 Years Quest. I honestly feel like Itagaki can go Itagaki, I feel like you should go the Mashima route here. I really do. The other thing that could be done here is Itagaki can go the if Itagaki wants to do Beastars himself, what Itagaki could do is go the Nakaba route, Nakaba, or, you could say the Furadade route as well, because Furadade doing this shit. With Nanatsu no Taizai, we already know we're getting a sequel. With Furadade, it's more unknown on when, he'll come, because, let's be real, Furadade's gonna come back to Haikyuu at some point. With all the gaps left in Haikyuu manga, Furadade is definitely coming back to Haikyuu at some point. Oh, you best believe. It's gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen. The writing speaks for itself, okay? I'm going with what the writing says. I'm going with what Itagaki don't have to say shit. I'm going with what the writing is telling me. And I called it when Nanatsu no Taizai was getting a sequel, because the writing said it. The writing of the manga said it. But, I feel like if Itagaki is going to do a sequel, it's either going to be done, I said it earlier, it's going to be done later, down the line, but I really would in all honesty, I want to see Itagaki do it from the Ocean perspective. I really do, but I guess that would be more of a side manga than a side manga more than anything else. Or, it could be part of the sequel manga. We could do both. We could have both. We could. But I really honestly believe there is a sequel in sight. Whether Itagaki knows it, I really honestly believe there's going to be a sequel. I really do. In the case of Kimetsu no Yaiba, no doubt there's not going to be a sequel. It could have been there. I wish Katoge would have just fucking put the manga on hiatus. In her situation, she should have just put the manga on hiatus. That was freaking stupid that she didn't do that, because it ruined the fucking manga. But in this situation, I really feel like Itagaki should just set it up to where there's going to be a sequel, and just leave it like that for as much time as you want. You can do it that way, Itagaki. I'm telling you, the Beastar fans will be a lot happier that way. Just please do it that way. Don't do some half-assed ending. Don't do that shit. Just go with this. Just have it to where it's where you're gonna have a sequel at some point down the line. We could wait years for it. It doesn't matter. Just freaking do it that way, Itagaki. I'm telling you, Itagaki, it won't be worth it to give us a shitty ending where Lewis is automatically the next Beastar. Just don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. Seriously, Itagaki, do not do that. Because that will really piss the fan base off. I'm really curious what you guys think. I know I'm gonna get a lot of shit because people are gonna be like, Itagaki said no, Itagaki not gonna do that, blah 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 blah. But I'm telling you, same people were. I had people telling me the same thing about Nanatsu no Taizai, same exact thing. But with Nanatsu no Taizai, I knew there was gonna be a sequel because before we got to the time skip, I saw something in that writing that said otherwise. I saw something there, and I'm telling you, that meeting with the whale really pointed it out to me. That was the sign for me that we're getting a sequel. Not right away. Fuck no, it's not gonna be right away. Shit, we don't even have a release date for when the Nanatsu no Taizai sequel manga coming out. It's probably gonna come. I think it. Wait, it might be coming out in 2021, but I honestly doubt it. No way it's coming out in 2021. No way it's coming out then. If anything, it might come out. If it does come out in 2021, I will be very surprised. But I'm telling you, Itagaki, just set it up for a sequel. Don't rush this ending. Set it up for a sequel, and come back when you're ready. That's all I'm gonna say. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Beastar content. There's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something on my Amazon wishlist. All is in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!